Which best describes you? Do you hang a bear bag to protect your food, or do you use a bear canister? Personally, I use a bear canister, and I describe the reasons why in another video. I'll link to that video at the end. If you're not familiar, bear canisters are super useful for keeping your food and toiletries safe from wildlife, not only bears, during your trips in the backcountry. There's more to using them than just sealing and stashing them in the woods somewhere. In this video, I'll highlight 7 expert tips to help you get the most out of your bear canister. If you're new to the channel, I'm Jeff, and I create videos on backpacking topics and my own backpacking adventures. If you enjoy them, please subscribe to be notified whenever I post a new one. Now let's get started. The first tip is all about maximizing space and minimizing waste. Bear canisters have limited space and can be quite confined on longer trips. Going over 4 or 5 days can start to push the limits. Instead of carrying bulky packaging, repackage your food and toiletries into resealable bags when possible. This not only saves space, but also reduces the amount of garbage you'll need to manage. Be sure to keep the original instructions and label each item for easy identification. In the case of dehydrated backpacking meals, the original packaging may be required when rehydrating the meal. Some of these are packaged in materials that allow for that. Please refer to the instructions on the package. Tip number 2 is also a space-saving strategy that's especially handy when dealing with the limited room inside bear canisters. Instead of storing all your meals inside, consider carrying your first day's food separately. This includes snacks, lunch, and dinner. By doing so, you'll free up precious space within the canister, allowing you to pack more food for the days ahead. Plus, you'll have quick and easy access to your immediate meals and snacks without having to rearrange everything every time you need a bite. This small adjustment can make a big difference when you're trying to maximize your rations while on the trail. Of course, be careful to prevent food odors from contaminating clothing and other gear that can then attract wildlife. That brings us to tip number 3, odor control. Consider using odor-proof bags to seal your food items and toiletries. There are a number of products available that are both reusable and lightweight. Just remember not to taint the outside of the bags with food residue, as bears have an incredible sense of smell that can detect even the faintest scents. What should go in the bags? Remember this rule of thumb. If you put it in your mouth or on your skin, it should probably be stored in an odor-proof container. This includes food, lotions, lip balms, sunscreen, toothpaste. This is not an exhaustive list, but you get the idea. Of course, rain can be a concern in the backcountry. So for tip number 4, flip your bear canister upside down when stashing it for the night. This prevents rainwater from seeping into the canister through the lid and potentially damaging your supplies. Most bear canisters are not designed to be waterproof and will allow water to seep past the lid. Tip number 5 focuses on where to store your bear canister. Make sure to place it at least 100 feet downwind from your campsite to prevent food scents from attracting bears and leading them through your campsite. If you're in grizzly country, increase the distance to 300 feet. When your food storage and food prep area is downwind, bears will be less likely to wander through your campsite looking for the source of the scent. Let's move on to tip number 6, which is a handy tool for opening bear canister locks, and it's cheap too. Many bear canisters are secured with recessed locks that are flush with the surface of the lid. They can be locked and unlocked with a coin. But try this. Keep a flat washer lashed to your pack using a piece of tent cord. I use a 3/8" galvanized flat washer commonly found in any home improvement store. This makeshift tool will make opening the canister much easier. Having it lashed to your pack prevents it from being lost, and you always know where to find it. And finally, for our 7th tip, take advantage of technology. Throw an AirTag or a tile tracker into the canister before sealing it. This simple addition can be a lifesaver when it comes to locating your canister, especially in dense foliage or unfamiliar terrain, as well as when a bear happens to find your canister and drag it off somewhere. I personally use an AirTag, but tile has a greater range when there are no other devices nearby. There you have it, 7 expert tips for using bear canisters in the backcountry. By following these guidelines, you'll enhance your own safety and the safety of bears. As they say, a fed bear is a dead bear. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your hiking buddies. Thanks so much for watching.